adds personality. So I think it's pretty sweet.
Adds color.
Yeah, it really does. Like it shows some depth there, which is pretty cool.
All right, so we lose the demons.
Yeah, which
We
is what.
lose Dark Bomb. We lose Healbot. We lose Belcher.
Yeah, we got Senjin in over the demon right now, basically, because for the additional 4 drop to try and always have a
That was
4 as
actually
handlock.
like before when there was like a hunter heavy meta. Double Senjin was actually pretty common, or if I remember correctly, in the handlock lists.
I've never seen it before, but was where it was working for us last game. The
I
Senjin
like
carried,
Double
man.
Owl.
I do love double owl, yeah, especially
It,
since owl can sometimes just act as a dark bomb to kind of just deal with the 2
yeah.
drop.
Also, just like I feel like Sylvanas is gonna make a comeback. If we are theoretically playing in standard, I feel like Sylvanas is gonna make a comeback.
I wanted 2 Shadow Flame, 1 Hellfire just because we have Sylvanas and we have so many extra minions in the deck. What do you think about that?
Without Dark Bomb, you need to Hellfire and 4 more often, so I kind of like double Hellfire.
Okay.
I definitely want to fit in a second Owl. I don't know how good this acidic Swamp Ooze is.
6 Wampu's traded with Knife Juggler last game, but Owl would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Owl a lot as well. How do you feel
Definitely
about
like
the Alex
Argus.
Straza potentially?
That stuff.
Or is it just too slow
I
without
like
Dark Bomb and
Jiraxxus
Healbot?
because we're pretty end game light.
Yeah.
Like we just have a lot of defense in Jiraxxus, which is you don't want extra offense beyond Jiraxxus once you've played Jiraxxus. Like if you have Jiraxxus out, you just want defensive cards to support your hero power every turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be drawing into like Ragnaros and stuff. You want to be drawing stuff like Fen Creeper and like Siphon Soul. I wonder if double Siphon Soul was ever a thing. Probably not.
Double Siphon Soul was an original handlock back in
Yeah.
the day, but people took it out pretty quick. I
Yeah, I
like.
mean, it was like really bad against Murukuro, right? Because they just never played minions you could deal.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big reason why it went down to 1, I think. I don't know, I didn't play a lot of handlock at the time.
Yeah.
Mm. So how good is Fen Creeper?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking. I was like, what is the alternative though?
We could play Stranglethorn Tiger.
What?
I don't know, man. I put it in Druid and it works.
People played Faceless back in the day.
That's true, actually.
For the
We could throw in a
4/5
1 of Faces.
For playing the
We
Faceless,
could play combo.
Yeah. All right, we got a donation. Doriani13 donated. I watching some of your VODs at BlizzCon, so I blame you for the money I've spent into this RNG infested. I don't know if this is a hate mail or not yet.
No, it's just him bitching about Hearthstone. I can respect that.
Watching the VODs of BlizzCon and winning. So I blame you for the money I've spent on this RNG fest. I've gotten there yet. Was gonna sub to you, but I wanted to support you, bro. Much love. Feels good, man. I appreciate the support, dude. Thanks for your donation. Booty Bay bodyguard, man.
Sounds like worse Fen Creeper. That's really saying something.
Yeah, I like the possibility of combo, especially because adding a power overwhelming or something with Sylvanas is pretty sweet.
Like you could, yeah. I mean, you could take the. It depends on what your metagame would be, but you could do like double Shadow Flame, 1 Hellfire. You could throw in a PO. You can make Sylvanas like the best card in your deck. You can put in a Faceless.
What am I putting the Faceless in over?
I mean, a 1 of Faceless. Like I played Faceless in August at one point, so like that wasn't even that long ago. It's really good with the 8/8. I don't know how big of a thing Big Game Hunter would theoretically be in this format.
Against other handlocks is pretty good, and burst
Yeah.
against other handlocks is like the most important thing.
Oh yeah, by far. If you run Leroy and the other deck doesn't, you're like 80%.
Yeah. Do we need 2 coils?
Yeah, you can't do it. I've tried cutting it for like tech cards and I always miss it.
2 Arguses is I think overkill.
Double Argus was really good in the demon builds because you had so many vanilla like 5/7s, 3/15s that you'd get out, and like Taunting Collar was good. It might be overkill in regular handlock. I remember in like July when I was playing a lot of regular handlock, I only ran 1 Argus and I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, Mortal Coil goes down in value with no musters, no mini bots, and things like that. Fire it up. We just got like 2 subs in a row. What is going on? Who are the subs
Hype.
there? Dorina13 just subscribes. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. He's the guy with the really nice donation a minute ago. I Jose
yeah.
Bubble just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, dude. If you guys have decks you want to add to the Deck Doctor queue, feel free to send me a link and I'll pop them in the queue. But
Oh,
be
we're doing
aware.
deck doctor right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, so we just won with this deck before doctoring it. Now we doctored it. Now we got to play it again and see if we can win with it again. Otherwise, we're just terrible people and ruin this guy's deck.
Oh, then we just suck.
Yeah. So hopefully we don't suck, but this is a test on that.
That would suck.
What about Alex? We talked about Alex. We thought that we have Jiraxis as the late game, and Alex was a little bit overkill. After we get Jiraxis out, we kind of just want to have defensive cards, and we want defensive cards to really live that long, because we don't have Dark Bomb, we don't have Heal Bots, so the taunts are more relevant.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Handlock is you can't usually justify offensive Alex ever, because you just smack them with 8/8s in the mid game.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're gonna be at it's very rare that my opponent's at 30 for the if I'm gonna offensively Alex, right?
Yeah.
And it's just there's so few situations where I trade my 8/8 into whatever minion they have. I guess with Shredder out of the picture, maybe that'll change a little, but probably
The
not.
sand is awkward.
You're fine. You can tap out against Warrior.
Yeah. Two
The real
Shadow
question
Flame.
is, do we play Earthen Ring, Watcher, or pass on 3? Probably lean towards Earthen Ring. And with that draw, could even coin out Senjin. It's not the worst.
Survives a weapon charge, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then you lead into Tap Watcher.
If he tries to like swing at it to set up the next weapon, we can heal
I
it.
actually like that quite a bit. You get to peel armor too, which is cool.
Unless he just
Yeah, I
armor
mean-
shield slams it. I guess we don't care. Then we're using
I
one
think
of the
that's a
harder
win.
Yeah,
I don't know,
exactly.
man. He just reads the situation way wrong. Ooh, if he has slam, I'm sad. Oh, this Earthen Ring's really good here.
Yeah, he just tried to do exactly what we wanted him to do.
I'm baited.
Easy. Masturbating him. All the armor's gone for shield slam. That is clean. Back in the day, people ran Alex over Jiraxis. I think it was pretty mixed back in the day. I guess I could double trade and just Earthen Ring, try and milk value. I'm curious why there's an Azure Drake in play. I have
Ooh, Dragon
3,
Warrior.
6, 7, 8 cards, so I think I want to be tapping and playing the
Oh,
Earthen
you
Ring.
definitely want to tap this turn,
Yeah.
no matter what.
I don't want to let it live.
Yeah, I mean, trade Earthen Ring is like really good.
Yeah. Survives the weapon charge still.
So our combo, we can discount Leroy and still have enough. So depending on what he does, we can slam Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the time I'd consider going just tap Senjin, because tapping every turn is really powerful, especially in these decks which are like threat lighter. Like Demon Handlock, you can just tempo Warrior out. It doesn't matter how you play, you almost always win. In my experience, holy shit.
Did we just get Black Knighted? Is
Dude, I got
standard
Black
happening
Knighted.
already?
I was playing the Druid Mirror right on the last day. I'm rank like 60. I play a bear, he Black Knights it, win anyway.
Sick.
Oh, I was yelling at him. I was like, who the fuck runs Black Knight? Well, I mean, I really like this Emperor now.
I mean, it
So
does
good on
contest
board.
it directly. I mean, he's
Yeah,
kind of has
'cause
to execute it.
It also, like, it buys you taps and further turns, right? Because it gives you innervates to work with.
Sure. I was thinking about like double Watcher tap, try and set up for something like that. It's like an Owl trade Shadow Flame sort of play. But yeah.
It's not really necessary. You have Moltons in your deck. If he wants to try and snowball the board, that's a really good thing for you.
Sure.
We run double Shadow Flame now?
Double Shadow Flame, yeah. So that
That's
should
really
really
good
help the
business.
control matchups.
Yeah. I in my regular list actually right now runs Sense Demons and no Shadow Flame.
What the
I
hell?
don't run I don't run Mountains, man. Mountains terrible and like Demon Handlock in this metagame, you like can't run Mountain Giant.
That's
It's good in
strange.
this deck. I mean, I think we always start this turn by tapping.
Sure. If we tap, we can't go Mountain Senjin.
Mountain Senjin's bad against Execute, right? He just swings into the Senjin
Yeah.
and then executes.
So just Mountain Double Watcher.
Let's see. Is there really a point in playing the second Watcher?
Why not? Maybe we can
Brawl.
hold it back for Shadow Flame. You think he's gonna brawl 2 Watchers and a Giant?
You never know, man. I'd probably just play it. I don't know if like we don't have that good of a hand, so like if he does brawl this and we have an ancient watch live, we're like not even ahead.
I don't know if he's gonna. This seems like the sketchiest brawl of all time.
And he could just Grom us. Like we don't have any healing really. We have like healing in bursts of 3.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know we're just not running certain sets.
Yeah, he's got no clue that we're playing a standard deck.
I'm baited.
Easy. So many choices. Well, he's punching us in the face. Molten Giant's gonna be able to come out for cheap. He probably has a brawl in his hand, that means. Maybe he is gonna brawl this.
Dude, I've given up on reading ladder players, man. Whenever I do, they just fuck me over. I was like, you thought I was gonna do this? Nope, I'm just gonna go 180 on ya.
Alright, BGH Shadow Flame. We had Siphon Soul, Molten Giant.
Oil, BGH, Molten Owl, Senjin.
Coil BGH.
I think we start with Coil.
Sure.
Want to draw a card, and it might actually free up mana. Or, it doesn't cost mana 1/3 of the time.
Oh shit.
Oh. The good news is no, I'm not gonna say this deck doesn't usually run Grom. I'm gonna say this deck probably can't Grom us next turn.
Well.
Yeah, I think Molten Owl trades Engine.
Yeah.
It's Dragon Warrior with Black Knight. How many brawls can he possibly have? I guess saying things like that is how you die.
Yeah, this is a nice extension in a brawl. Really good.
I don't think we have a choice though. Like our
Yeah.
hand isn't very good.
Oh man. I mean, that Black Knight tempo swing really just punished us so hard. Well, if he's got Brawl, he's playing it here for sure. So at least we get some information on his hand. Mousing over a bunch of cards. That one could be Brawl. I mean, there's no way he doesn't just snap Brawl, right?
I don't know, man. I've had people rope then fireball me to kill me. And I think that some of the time they're BMing, I honestly think some of the time they're counting to 6 on their fingers and toes.
Fingers and toes to count to 6?
Yeah, I mean,
how many toes and fingers are they missing, man?
I don't know. They like 1, 2, skip a few they get down to the fingers, they go up to the nose is 1. I don't know.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Potentially dead. This Boombot could just get us.
We'll be okay.
So he doesn't have another dragon. What the hell?
Spell Power Revenge.
Oh, spell power. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think about the spell power there. So we have not enough.
No, not nearly enough.
We could tap Siphon. We go Sylvanas, Shadow Flame, the Watcher push. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like Siphon it, go up to 8. It's not even that much safer, right?
It's really not. We died to the same things, right? We died to Grom either way.
Yeah, we just like don't win the game that way. Because we need to kill him next turn. Or at least make him play defensively. Shit. Gorehowl.
We could have lived through Gorehowl.
Sure. I guess
We
so.
should have played around Gorehowl, man.
No, we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
He's playing a fairly aggressive deck, and they just threw in the most late game control-y card in Warrior.
Well, so we won before we doctored it, and then we doctored it, and then we lost.
Good job, us.
I think that means we're the best, right?
Only explanation I can think of.
Dude, I think we got wrecked in like a standard mirror almost. He had pretty standard cards. Except for the Dragon Charger, dude. Alright, so... Alright, let's try again to fix this to make sure that the guy's deck isn't terrible. So what went good, what went bad? Earthen Rings went pretty good.
Those were really good. I like those with the Senjins.
Getting Black Knighted went very bad.
Eh. I feel like that's an outlier.
Um,
Wonder if Dragon Handlock will be a thing. You just throw in the Dragon package.
well,
Because you can, right?
you can play BlackRock cards, right?
Yeah, so you could just play like Blackwing Corruptors for lack of a better 5-drop,
I
and
mean,
then
it's
you
not
could play Alex over Jiraxis.
it's not Dragon Handlock at that point though. It's just gonna be like Melee Lock. But I guess Melee Lock loses Brand and the Dark Peddler, which is insane in Melee Lock.
It's gonna be like the giant dragons decks that I got really excited about when the first season that it didn't matter. All he
Oh.
played was Fatigue Warrior and giant dragons. It's really funny.
Well, Siphon was pretty dead in our hand. The Leroy combo, we never actually pieced it all together. The Shadow Flames went well.
Yeah, I like the idea that we're going for with this deck. It's gonna take some refining, right?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Maybe Jiraxis. Do we need a Jiraxis-esque card with combo? We could realistically put in the second power roaming and try and go ham. I don't like that too much.
We lost like Steam in our hand, basically, was the biggest problem, because we didn't draw any Drakes or Giants, honestly, against Control Warrior, which is unfortunate, but...
Yeah, actually, we just didn't draw a threat. Wow, this game was surprisingly close, though. We could go double faceless.
What?
No, you faceless on curve, then you faceless for the combo.
Dude, we didn't draw a thread. We had nothing to faceless anyway.
Fair.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Mortal Coil. I think we could get rid of Mortal Coil because it's a low impact card and put in the second Hellfire. Have more higher impact cards.
Going retro.
Well, 4 AoEs and then you got the combo to finish them. So as long as you constantly kill them. And going retro, yeah, but we're playing a standard deck.
Yeah, we literally have to go retro.
Fen Creepers save the day.
I can see this. How are we playing this again now?
No. But
okay. It's a normal deck doctrine.
It's just... Well, we played it twice already, so... We can't just play one guy's Doctor deck the whole time, but... those are the changes I would make to Standard Luck. Alright, next we got Straya. He says he loves this deck, so... Don't be too critical.
Dismantle it.
Yeah. Alright, it's his main deck. It's even titled Main. It's some dank Tempo Mage. Who doesn't love Tempo Mage? Except everyone playing against it.
I don't even think the people who play it like it.
Straya loves it. It's his favorite deck. Don't make fun of Straya's favorite deck.
I'm not making fun of Straya's favorite deck.
Dude, come on. That's just cold.
Hey man, I'm cold-blooded. I play to win.
Dude. Temple Mage wins. It was #1 Legend a while last season and this season, right?
I mean, if you... It does fast games. Sure, it's #1 Legend this season. I don't know about last season.
I think Silent Storm hit it #1 with it.
That's disappointing, man. Silent Storm used to play cool decks.
He's played like Secrets Paladin to #1 every time.
Yeah, but he plays eggs in it.
Yeah, it's still Secrets Paladin.
I don't know, man. It's kind of cool. He used to play Rogue a little.
Yeah.
Sometimes plays Priest.
We got the one Azure Drake in here. We got a really low 5-drop curve. Kind of like it. It's pretty aggressive.
I don't mind that, honestly. I feel like my limited experience has been I want to do combo-y stuff on 5. Especially on 6 though. Like there's a reason this deck never runs 6 drops. I think you always want to be like doing stuff to interact with their board, like a bunch of little stuff, and then you lead into like one of your big 7 drops.
Sure. So we got the 3 1-drops, and then we got the 4 Flamemaker spells. We got double Flame Cannon, double Frostbolt, double Portal, and so that's like 6 2-drops. I guess we count Portal as a 2-drop, and maybe more if you count Frostbolt and Flame Cannon. We got double Secrets here, both being Mirror Entity, double Arcane Intellect, pretty standard stuff. The Flamemakers, the Fireballs, 1 Shredder, 1 Drake, 1 Flame Strike, and then the double 7-drops for the finish there. So, pretty standard Temple Mage. A lot of times you'll see more 5-drops here. A lot of times it'll be like double Drake, or people will be playing like 1 Drake, 1 Conjure, double Conjure, something like that. And a lot of times you see double Piloted Shredder, and then there's like usually 1 Flame Cannon and only 3 Flamemaker spells. But I definitely support what we got going on here. I like the extra Flamemaker spells for early game board control, especially with all the cancer that's in the meta nowadays.
Yeah, I like the idea of lowering the curve quite a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like the one card, like we don't Doctor first, but the one card that does seem out of place is like Flame Strike, because we have lowered the curve so much. So I feel like drawing into a card like Flame Strike is not going to be that beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you have a big board, they develop something out, and then you
Yeah,
just
like
flame strike it, kill it
yeah,
all, and
that's
keep
like
hitting them in the face.
that's the arena situation, right? Because
Yeah.
people don't have that many spells, so it's like minions versus minions. Then you blow up all their minions and you win.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, it definitely is a card that just wins games sometimes. So maybe that's just a good thing to have in this type of deck. It does a
Sure.
lot of like kind of random things sometimes.
You can kill patrons.
Yeah.
Sometimes patron
Oh, I
wars
hated
goes
the
all in.
people who teched Flame Strike.
Yeah.
I'd make like 6 patrons. I'd be like, all right, dude, if you have it, I'm not playing Hearthstone for the next week.
Yeah. And they always have it.
Yep. Didn't play a lot of Hearthstone that month.
Easy keep here. Always want to keep Flamemaker, and I think Frostbolt's just like the nuts against Hunter, just being able to remove things and set up to remove animal companions and what have you.
Yeah, I mean, I think Flamemaker on the coin is quite good. We have a higher number of 3-drops, so there's like an argument for mulliganing more aggressively, or 1-drops. So there's an argument for looking more aggressively for them, because we really want to get 1-on-1, because having 3 in our deck past turn 1's not that good. But I don't think it's necessary. Up against Hunter, I feel like you just want to swing turn. Like, Hunter's really good at going blow for blow, because the card's like, mad. Holy shit.
Dude, control Hunter. New meta.
Dude, it's the dream. You think
Warlock
he'll
Hunter.
Ballast Day shot us to death?
Probably.
I like saving coin quite a bit with Flamemaker.
Yeah. It's just interesting. Sorcerer's Apprentice could contest that, and it's pretty hard for him to deal 1 damage, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, like, he picked Warlock, and he picked it fairly quickly. So there's a decent chance he just doesn't have a 2-drop. It's like a realistic chance, I guess.
Well, then I'm just going to play this and hope he doesn't have a bow then. The dream. Off the top comes the bow. Fantastic. Always fortunate, man. Always fortunate. I think I'm just going to draw cards, try and set up for my big swing turn with my Flamemaker. Try and go Flamemaker, coin Frostbolt next turn. Could also play Mirror Entity to support that same
I
play.
think that's the other play. I definitely like holding on to stuff, but I think this is okay. Like, Mirror Entity doesn't do that much against Hunter generally.
I think he's
both
just...
these knife jugglers just die to juggles.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, I mean, I think we do it this turn. We can follow up with, like, Flamemaker, Flame Cannon. Ooh. Get him.
Easy.
Taking care of business.
Now the board trades out too, and then we have...
yeah, that's awesome. He plays, like, Sludge Belcher, then we just go Flamemaker, Flame Cannon, your rage quits. Actually, it'd be pretty good to get Mirror Entity up next turn, huh?
Going into his turn 6 for High Main, yeah.
Yeah. Depends on what he does here, though. Like, if he is... Okay. Like, I was gonna say if he had a weak turn and, like, played a little minion, that, like, really tells you he has high main, but, like, him playing on curve doesn't really tell you anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still just gonna do this, I think. If we're
Yeah,
able to
I think it's
stabilize
fine.
it.
Get him?
So he needs, like, second bow or, kill command or quick shot to really be able to deal with this. Maybe Hunter's Mark will do it. If he has Hunter's Mark high main, it's, like, so bad for us. No high main's good. Right off the bat, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's, like, a really big deal, because it's not gonna be that playable in the following turns. Wow, that's really weak if that's his turn.
Oh, there you go.
It's still really weak. I don't know. We have Antonitis in hand.
Looks like Sorcerer's Apprentice, Mirror Entity, Mad Scientist, snap play.
Yeah, if he wants to, like, try and kill off Scientist to make sure we don't get another entity, I think that's a win for us.
Fire it up. The Crazy Wabbit just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, dude. I appreciate
Sick
the support.
name.
Welcome to the Batcave team thing. If you got a deck list that you want to get doctored, feel free to link it in the chat, and we will add it to the queue for you, man. Alright. Opponent's not really doing too much. Doesn't want to play something big into the Mirror Entity. Tries to tap to find for more cards. Honestly, his life total's getting low enough that we're going to be able to generate fireballs and kill him.
Ooh. Well, that's one way to get a 4/4 on board without proccing Murati. I would like play Antonidas every time, I think.
Really?
You wouldn't? I guess we could just fireball that thing, play Clockwork Gnome, get the guaranteed spare part Antonidas next turn.
Yeah, like we're not under any rush to really do anything. If we can just generate 2 fireballs off Antonidas, we have a 100% chance to win, right?
I mean, we're gonna fireball that though, right?
And we could, yeah. If we
I guess
fireball,
Explosive Trap is a very feasible card in his Finley deck.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I guess we just attack with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. That seems fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't get a secret off that, but that's fine. I mean, you really want to skip Antonidas this turn?
Well, now that there's nothing on the board, I think
Yeah,
Antonidas
like there's
is
just
good.
nothing, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just play.
That's why I just double trade, play Antonidas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if like stuff happened there, then I might skip it, but
If
now
it was
I-
like Freezing Trap, for example.
yeah, then we want to interact with that thing somehow.
He's already used 100's mark. Like, how does he even kill it?
Second Hunter's Mark.
Now we get a 5/5 to go face with. Now we just have enough damage to kill him.
Yeah. Easy. It's fair.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's playing the deck that the Control Hunter that we challenged each other to tonight.
He's just going for the Control Hunter challenge win.
By himself.
Yeah. I'll show you guys. He plays Justicar. Starts
Hey man, Justicar won me that game.
Ballista Shot OP.
Yes, final confirmation on my flight. Progress. Oh my god. It's been like it's been difficult to get all this stuff up and down in such a short amount of time. Especially because I'm in school all morning. So it's like I'm just in we had like an assembly today and we were doing a talent show and there were some like really sick acts, but in between I was just like, all right, yeah, let's just talk to people. There was one kid, he was so sick though. He did this like a Chinese yo-yo thing, and he like whipped out. It's hard to explain, but it was really cool.
Cool. Good story.
Shut up, Firebat. I don't like you. I just don't. Like, we're not friends.
Okay. Sick talent show. Did you go up on stage and start playing Hearthstone for everybody?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I don't think that would work.
Dude.
That'd be really hard to explain.
No, I mean, you just be really analytical about it and everyone will cheer.
Yeah, people will cheer, sure.
Talk about your Red Bull thing. So, I mean, that went very well for us. We were able to just dominate Finley Hunter, which I don't think is a challenge for most decks, but if I'm looking at this
I'm 1-0 with Finley Hunter all time.
Yeah. If I'm looking at this Temple Mage deck, then I'm thinking I want to be more all in on the early game thing since we already lowered the curve, and I'm pitching out this Azure Drake, putting in this second piloted Shredder.
Ooh,
So
I like that.
I want the consistency of us to have piloted Shredder on 4 to be higher, because we're always pretty much going to have shit happening 1 and 2 and 3, and then if we have piloted Shredder on top of that, I'd say that usually seals out games for us, so I like that. And then I want to get rid of this Flame Strike, because I think we don't want to ever lose the board anyway, so Flame Strike goes down in value. It's like sometimes good for those situations where you have board and they develop into it and then you clear it, but I don't think very many decks do that right now. Most decks are going to be using removal to interact with your board, so that lowers the ability of Flame Strike to really do that. And I'm looking at maybe Violet Teacher for like a third 4-drop to really work with your spells, and a third thing that works with all your cheap spells since you are
I'm
running
looking at
4
cutting
cheap spells.
Antonidas.
Even with 4 cheap spells? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we want to hold cards.
True.
I wanna get a second Clockwork Gnome in here if we're gonna go for this strategy. Like hitting your 1-drop as a tempo deck can decide the game.
So you want to go no Antonidas, the double 1-drops, and then are you feeling the Violet Teacher?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, we have so many like activators for it that I think it's good. And we
Cards
want
like
3, 4
I wish we
drops.
could run more Arcane Intellect in this deck. Arcane Intellect seems very good in this type of deck, but I don't know. It's probably fine.
So yeah, just lowering the curve a little bit, trying to hit him in the face. Even though Tony did just win us our last game, but Boom would have done the same thing, honestly. And Violet Teacher on 4 probably would have done the same thing. Just ways that you can use, since you have so many of these, just having extra ways to use it is what I like.
This curve, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Hey man, turns 5 and 6 are just a combination of the 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, we could even get rid of Boom and just play Lothab to have a more reasonably looking curve. I mean,
You want a
Lothab is a
Lothab?
similar thing. I mean, if you get a 1, 2, 3, 4 into Lothab, GG.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that honestly.
Lothab's pretty good with the flame cannons and the frost bolts and whatnot because you're
I think our
flexible.
games are going to be decided before Boom anyway.
Yeah. I like it. These are the changes I would make to it since we are running so many extra early game things. I'd just make it like more aggressive, speed it up. I'd also think about secret package. I don't really like double mirror entity personally, but since we are so aggressive, I think it's probably better than counterspell. So
Yeah, I like it, especially if your metagame's Druid too. Like, just blows out Druid.
sure, yeah, it's definitely good against Druid. I like counterspell more against Paladin though, because getting muster for battle is the best.
Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds really good.
Alright, so yeah, let's run it back with the changes and see if we can get a win again. So hopefully we didn't ruin this deck. So we ruined the last deck, and
Yeah,
hopefully not
we're the
ruining this
worst.
one.
No, I tried to explain that there was like this article on like the Red Bull Gaming website, and I was like mentioned in it, and people just like didn't believe me. I'm like, all right, I'm not even gonna try. This does sound like an unbelievable type of story.
You got my attention. I've tuned in already, but I think it needs more tuning. I created this version of Worgen OTK back in December. I've had extremely fun playing it. Alright, dude. Well, I'll add you to the queue. I apologize in advance. The queue time is pretty long right now, so it's going to be a while before we can get to doctoring it, but I appreciate your donation, man. Yeah,
This Mana Worm into Science thing is good.
Yeah, Mana Worm into Science thing is pretty sweet. Into Sorcerer's Apprentice too. I'm only getting back the cheap spell because I feel like minions are more important because we do have like 5 cheap spells.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a cheap spell.
Yeah, and we did. Right.
If we don't, then we're hitting our curve because we don't have any nonsense on this deck.
Yep.
That was what I said about Druid. I looked at it one day and I'm just like, why don't I just get rid of Big Game Hunter and all this other nonsense and just put in 2 Chillwind Yetis? Easiest 500 rank climb to rank 2 of my life. Dude, I swear to God, I was crushing everything with that deck because nobody expected it.
Nice.
Nobody expected the 0 tech card to hit him, Druid.
Easy game, easy life.
Hit that 1 of 3 drop.
Yeah, that is the only 3 drop.
Mhm.
Well, there's 2 copies of it though. You know.
Okay. You're telling me you don't just run it as a 1-of in Tempo Mage? Ooh, I like Shredder and Waiting because he's gonna try and get more imps and then we can do things.
Yeah, I'm scared of Abusive Sergeant, but I'm with you. Playing Shredder on 4 feels good.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't have good ways to clean it up because our hand is fizzling out because this is the part where our curve stops. So that's what we got as far as curving out, and we did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So good deck building so far for us just making a really solid curve.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully we have enough burn in the thing to really finish it.
Yeah, burning the thing is important.
Yeah.
Whoa. Ooh, that means no abusive.
That's good for us. He was digging for it with the Dark Peddler and missed. He might have gotten like Soulfire or something though. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Sorcerer's Apprentice, play my entire hand.
Ooh, let's do it. So,
This here.
I guess we don't want to put damage on Flame Wicker, right? Like everything was gonna die to spells anyway.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, I think we do that, then Portal. And then probably save the Frostbolt. Ooh, that's not very good on this point.
That is not good at all.
I mean, guess we can't play it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's we have 3 minions we don't want silenced. That sucks. That's 7,
But it
8,
is a
9.
1 mana 3/5.
Alright. Frostbolt that guy, punch a bunch of damage to the face.
Punch him. Alright. Could have gone for Portal first. If we get lucky, it's good. If we get... Oh. Well, I mean, I guess we just play it, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we made this deck real aggressive.
I like it, man.
Dude, pretty sweet.
Tempo. Plays Reno here, we just crash in for another 16. Draw Lothab.
Shit.
I mean, obviously it would have been better to just win the game, but...
Alright. Guess we're playing this.
I don't really think he has any AoE. Might have Twisting Nether, I guess.
Yeah, he can coin Twisting Nether.
We should probably trade into the Reno with the 4-5 then, so we get the Shredder drop when he Twisting Nethers. Or we could just not play around it, because we really don't have much late game we're drawing into. I don't know, I think that trade is fine.
Plays around like Shadow Flame too. I don't know.
Could have played around Hellfire at the same time, just traded heal bot and pinged. But he like clearly doesn't have Hellfire.
Yeah, he does not have Hellfire. Guess we're holding back the Wailing Soul. Fire it up! Holy the Ice just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, dude. If you got a deck you want deck doctored, feel free to link it in the chat. I am missing the deck doctor decks from a lot of the subs recently, so I need you. I need the Crazy Wabbits deck doctor deck and a bunch of other people. So you guys just get an Imgur link and then put it in the chat, and I'll add you guys to the queue. So if I haven't said your name and said you've been added to the queue, then I probably haven't added you to the queue. So feel free to let me know. Well, he doesn't have Twisting Nether. He doesn't have Shadow Flame. He did have Mind Control attack and a taunt.
Oof. Flame Strike would be really good here. Just realized that. Ooh, do we trade first? Probably.
I
guess
guess the
not.
highest chance to hit taunts,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so no. Ooh, didn't hit taunts. Ah, that sucked. I think we lose to AoE anyway. I like popping the Shredder here.
Okay. Just to get max pressure on the field.
Yeah, let's pressure him. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we don't lose to AoE.
Go.
Still can't play this Wailing Soul.
Is that even worth killing? I don't think so,
I'm
right?
thinking about.
I think we just want the damage.
Yeah, I mean, against Hellfire, it's the same thing. I don't really think Shadow Flame's a concern.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have another minion to play with the Shadow Flame anyway.
Yeah. He only kills a 1/1 as upside. I don't know, I think going face is right. Because he's out of healing, right? So if we can get a little more damage in, then Fireball just kills him always.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I mean, if that's it.
Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it could have been Dr. Boom, but that's probably good enough.
I'll face ping the 2-1.
Oh, we're playing Lothab this turn. We could have popped the Creeper here. Oh.
What's up?
You think so?
I mean, he's
I
got
don't
the
know,
9 mana Shadow Flame.
I don't know, we can play around it.
Alright, play around the 9 mana Shadow Flame.
Sure. I might have just... Yeah, I mean, 9 mana Shadow Flame is the reason to not pop the Creeper here, I guess.
Yeah.
At least makes him direct 8 damage into it.
And have to Shadow Flame the Giant, because otherwise he could Shadow Flame the 4/6.
Yeah.
But you could trade here, trade there, and still have an 8/8 in play. I don't want that 8/8 sticking around. If he's Shadow Flaming for 9 mana, he's also losing an 8/8.
We could have also just pinged him, put him on a 2-turn clock. That might have been better, honestly.
Goodbye, 8/8.
Yeah, it's fine. We put him to 1 here. Alright, just kill him.
Yeah. Easy game, easy life. So the
Didn't
Reno
even
luck,
need this portal.
he healed for how much that game? 33 healing?
25, 8. Yep, 33.
And our aggro deck with no late game still
Just kind
got
of hit him a bunch with our board.
Alright, Crazy Wabbit, I got your deck and I'm adding you to the queue. Does it have to be an Imgur link? It doesn't have to be an Imgur link, just any link that I can click and see. So, like, you can update it to, like, anything. You can give me a Google Images link, as long as there's no penises in it. Alright, Crazy Wabbit, I added you to the queue, man. Alright, Straya, we made some changes to your deck. We won before the changes, we won after the changes. I think the deck's pretty good, and I like the changes we were able to make to it, so I think it's pretty sweet. Alright, who just subscribed? Tom Dota just subscribed, or Torn Dota just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, dude. Welcome to the Batcave team thing. I appreciate the subscribe. I appreciate the support. Feel free to link a deck in chat, and we'll add you to the Deck Doctor queue. All right, so Estrella, there's the changes I would make to your deck to be able to play it in today's metagame. Hope you enjoy your deck. All right, so next we got Jeff Gigas. Jeff Gossas. All right, so Jeff says, "Hi Firebat, see what you can do with this."
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is yet, but that sounds intriguing.
Damage Like Kittens is the title of the deck.
Oh my god, do we have Stranglethorn Tiger in this deck?
I think it's a Stranglethorn Tiger OTK Paladin.
Yes.
All right, we start off with double Humility.
Good start.
Good start every time. And then we have Equality ×2. We have Doomsayers. We got Shielded Minibots. We got Wild Pyromancers. Acolyte of Pains. Oh. A lot of things have AC in them.
Doralinia wants to put their Deck Doctor off for a night. Wants to know if they can make that happen.
Sure, yeah, I can start your Deck Doctor thing tomorrow. So next time, when I find wherever yours is in the queue, I'll just move it to the end and then do it tomorrow. Oh shit, I just accidentally exited somebody's out of the queue.
Ooh.
Oh fuck, I was trying to scroll through them to find his. That is... Okay. That's gonna get awkward.
You're just gonna ask chat, alright, who did I miss? It's gonna be like 3,000 people telling them.
Yeah. Alright, double hammer, double
You'll figure it out.
I mean, yeah, if anyone has any problems and I miss yours or whatever, you can always feel free to hit me up on Twitter, and I will make sure it gets done eventually. Like, it may not happen instantly on the day you wanted it, but no matter what, I'll get it done. And anyone that subscribes on any day can always do Deck Doctor. Anyone that's donated in the past can do Deck Doctor. So I'm pretty flexible with it, and you're going to get your Deck Doctored. So, alright, let's go with Healbots, and then we got the Kodors. I love me some Kodors, man. And then
Kodo's fun.
Justicar. It doesn't look like we have any Stranglethorn Tigers. So
Aww.
I don't know what the kittens are from. We got Edric the Pure.
I mean, kittens are just an adorable species.
I don't know an Edric the Pure.
Yeah, neither do I. No shame. Drool?
I don't think I have any golden cards left. I disenchanted them earlier to make some dumb card.
Yeah, it's always fun going through and finding all the gold cards I don't play. It's like, wow, that's just sitting there.
Alright, Torn Dota, adding you to the queue, man. I got you. Spell Power OTK Warrior build. Alright, Nuben Blonde. I don't remember seeing that, but I'll add you to the queue. And I'll make you...
Malagos Whirlwind? Question mark.
I'll make you one of those later on today. So you're added to the queue. Alright. Let me open some packs really quick to try and get the dust to make the card. So we're gonna do a quick pack opening here of what kind of packs?
I don't know, man. I think I have to head out. I want to finish finalizing my my flight information and all that for tomorrow before I go to bed.
Sure, man.
All right, see you.
See you, dude. Thanks for coming on the stream. Have a good flight, and I'll see you in California. I owe you $10, so I mean.
Oh yeah, that's true. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. I'll take you out to lunch or something.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, see you then, man.
Peace. How do you buy multiple packs at the same time? I don't even know. Alright, one of these is probably going to give us enough dust for Edric the Pure. Alright, Holy Theist, I got you. I'm going to add you to the Deck Doctor. No problem, man. I'm adding you to the queue. Alright. None of those are worth very much dust. We need to make up 1,600 dust here, so it's going to be a minute. None of those are good.
You got my attention.
You got my attention. Parent42 just donated $15. Hey, Firebat, just wanted to thank you. As one of my favorite streamers, I wish you the best of luck in this weekend's Team Brawl event and the Curse Trials. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. I hope I can do well. I got my haircut for the event. I'm ready to go. And, hopefully do some dominating. The revenge kills, you know? Alright. I don't know if that's gonna be enough dust. That isn't even close. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more packs than that. Alright, how do you... it's not right click, it's not shift right click. It's right click this maybe? Shift click this, control click this. Alt click, right click, middle mouse wheel, double click, click with... Okay, got it. Alright, be right back though. 1 second and then we'll open like 20. Let's do it. Buy button. Classic packs, bro. Classic packs getting ready for classic mode or standard mode, you know? We'll get there. And to get this guy's deck built. How does this keep not... Man, Skype is just never wants to stay on busy. It's like, I know you're at your computer. I'm gonna make sounds. Oh, Golden Arcane Golem, sick. That's some dust in the bag. Oh, I think I still am in the Cursed Trials, except I don't think I'm getting promoted for it anymore is the only difference, but I think I still do get to participate. I double checked on that earlier today, and they said, yeah, man, you can still play in the tournament. And I was like, alright, that's pretty cool. So it should be fun. What is my place in the queue? Vengeful Toast, I remember adding you to the queue. I did accidentally delete one person's name that was towards the back a little bit, but Vengeful Toast, I got you in 3 spots. So no worries. Sorry for the interruption for pack openings, but enjoy. For me, it sets Skype to like non-busy all the time. Like even when I don't use it on my phone, it just randomly does it for no reason, you know? Hot Farm gonna be there? At the Red Bull thing? I don't know. He might. Oh, sick epics. Alright, I think we probably have enough dust now. Oh, one more. Hearthstone says one more. Sweet. Alright, crafting. Oh, we're so close. Let me just find those goldens and I think we have enough. We have a golden arcane golem. No, that's 100, and then there is another golden card somewhere in here. Oop. Was the other one a rare? I'll make us just short. God damn it. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Alright, 20 dust. One more card pack. The Dream. Can I read the names if he has them and the person missing? I'll tell you. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, so I have Helmet Wearer. I have Sidonian 101. I have Vengeful Toast. I have Blind Man Vaping 92. I have Idwa 6282. I have Nascalet. I have the Crazy Wabbit. I have Torn Dota. I have... This one doesn't have a name on it, but Spell Power OTK Warrior. And then I have Holy Theus. So if anyone is not on that list that was in Deck Doctor, then that means I either missed your deck or you were the one that got accidentally deleted when I was filtering through them to move one to the other day because they said they wanted to be moved to the other day. It's me, I had a Dragon Hat Hunter. Alright, Young Savage, I'll add you for Dragon Hat Hunter. Guys, don't abuse this. Alright, here we go. Let us get the legendary required to play Jeff's deck. So I hope you're happy, Jeff. You made me craft this card. Expanding my collection. Alright, so double Kodo can be a bit slow. But for the most part, it looks like we're trying to kill everything. It doesn't look like we're actually trying to tempo out and win on board control. We have 2 Equalities, we got 2 Doomsayers, 2 Kodos. It looks like our main purpose is just to remove every minion our opponent plays, which allows us to get towards, I guess, winning the game with Elise, really. Or getting the Arch Thief off and maybe winning the game that way. Or are we just using that simply as also removal? Oh, Coconut Cyclone, I remember you. I remember you. I'll add you too. Alright, Coconut Cyclone added to the deck doctor queue. Alright. I think it could work. We could be able to. We definitely outvalue people for sure. And definitely slow down the game long enough to make some of these late game cards work. I think we might need something like Explosive Sheeps or such though. Because our early game board control, like our late game board clears are great. Early game we have mini bots and like that's it. Otherwise we're just using our hero power and just kind of waiting until we get big burst clears with consecrates and such like that and equality combos. So I'm going to keep equality off the mulligan almost every time with this deck, I think. Solemn Vigil doesn't seem like worth keeping. Wild Pyromancer, if you hit equality it's good, so I think I will keep it. Look for equality to go with it. Mainly just looking for equality and mini bot off the mulligan. Double Wild Pyromancer's never happy. Now I regret keeping it. Alright. Nothing really to do with this hand. What is Bran in this deck for? I guess 2 maps. 2 maps and the double Kodo effect could be kind of cute. But Bran seems kind of out of place. We're a control deck. We're not trying to win with tempo, so I don't think in the Wild Pyromancer out really helps our cause too much. I think we want to use both of them pretty high value opportunities to try and clear things up. Knife Juggler might be something to add over Minibot since we have Justicar and you can do kind of cute things with that. But Minibot's such a solid card that I don't know. What is going on? Why is there a Leper Gnome in play? I think we're just Doomsayer in that. Solemn Vigil gets discounted by this as well, so we can draw a bunch of cards after the fact. I like that. It's like Murloc Paladin without its win condition? Kinda. Kinda like Murloc Paladin without its win condition. But your win condition at that point is then valuing out your opponent rather than having to run all these Murlocs, which cause you to lose tempo as much. Or lose value as much. So it's pretty similar, yeah. You got Elise though. That's the win condition. Easy draw too. Do I want to coin out this Minibot? Yeah, I think I do. It's likely going to stick around as the 2/2, and with the hammer in my hand, it gives me 5 damage to play with to kill things like Belchers, Violet Teachers, or whatnot. Plus, his deck seems pretty aggressive by the Leper Gnomes, so just having a Minibot out there to kind of bash into whatever, a Wolf Rider, Arcane Golem, or something crazy seems good. Tomorrow night, I'll start on... Tomorrow night isn't... I'm not going to be around. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be in California for the Red Bull Brawl. I can do your deck doctor right after this one, though, since you're not going to be staying for too long. And, well, I mean, it's unfair to all the other people, though, so I can't do it right after this one. But if you want me to do it at another time, I'll leave it aside and put a note on it, and the next time I'm streaming, I'll do it. But I'm not going to be streaming until I get back from the Red Bull Brawl, because I can't stream at the event. This guy runs Leper Gnomes and Belchers in the same deck. I guess it's maybe Raptor Road? Let's see what we find off this. We got huge board clears now, which is good. Got the Humility, Wild Pyromancer, Accolade of Pain combo. So we can get draws off that. Yeah, this is the old Control Paladin shell. Dudley, I got you in the deck, Dr. Q. It's just really long, man. It's, you're about... Let me try and find it. There's like 15 here, man. Pretty sure you're in here somewhere. What is going on here? Why are there rumbling runs? Okay, Rumbling Runs is a card you could play. I don't think I want to overreact to this board. I don't really want to do anything this turn. 3, 6, 9. I don't want to play Accolade of Pain because then I'm going to get overdrawn, you know? Here, Dudley, relink your deck and I can see. I thought I had you in there, but I'll put you at the end, and then if we don't see you in there, then I will make sure. Don't worry, guys. I will make sure everyone's deck gets doctored no matter what. So if it doesn't get doctored, then feel free to message me on Twitter, and I will make sure it gets doctored. And that is a lot of runs. I think we're just gonna turn his board into a bunch of wieners for now, and then try and deal with it later. Like, we're gonna try and deal with these death rattles one by one. What is this Paladin deck? This is a Deck Doctor deck, man. Created by one of your friends in chat, man. Super Control Paladin. That is gonna make a lot of Wumbling runs when it dies. Alright, so we got Pyromancer Equality into Consecrate. Clean all this up. Yeah. That is a lot of Wumbling runs. Alright. Where did Dudley go, man? Dudley, relink your deck list. I can't find it in the queue right now. And I don't want to miss it. Or am I doing your deck list right now? I'm confused. I'm doing too many next level plays to keep up with chat, Keepo. Alright, that is an angry egg. How do we want to deal with this most efficiently? I don't really want to Kodo it. I mean, I could just Humility ignore it as an option. I could try... Yeah, Humility, ignore it. Healbot, Acolyte seems like a good play. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It gives his second Raptor a little bit of value here, but I think we'll be okay with that. Dudley, message deleted. Alright, here's the list again. I got you, man. I got you. Alright, Dudley. I know you were kind of up here at this point somewhere. So I'm going to just put you kind of in the middle. Because I know you donated pretty, like, a while ago. Dudley gets banned when he tries to link the link. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Dude, he had the second Raptor. Never lucky. The punish. 3 across. Well, we gotta get to work on killing everything, which is really annoying. But for now, I think I just want to throw Elise into my deck. Because I don't really want to deal with all this crap right now. Yeah, I think it's better just to take it slow, get another heal bot out, and just kind of force him to try and do some minion combat, and then overextend that way. So I'll pop this for him, I guess. Sure. Otherwise, he can use the 3-4 to pick up the value trade there.